Did you expect to stop that guy tonight, or did you think it was going to be a 12 round?
No, listen, I said if he goes in one round or I get 12 round points decision, I'll be happy. 16 months out, it's a long time at 37-year-old. Very happy, I thought it was a good performance, and boxing was good, me slipping, sliding, uppercuts, body shots, everything was good. I was happy.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Did everything I can do. Alhamdulillah. Thank you for dua everyone. Thank you for prayer everyone. For my friends, thank you very much. Sorry, I apologize. I did maybe if I did bad work, but I did everything I can. Alhamdulillah.
Just ask you a quick question about the fight. What did you think?
Man, you look good. You look real good being out 16 months, man.
What do you think of Fury and Joshua next?
Man, we gotta get it. We gotta get it, bro.
I thought it was a great display of boxing, and he's still very fit, very accurate, very strong. Still got speed, good jab, good movement. So I thought it was a great performance. I know a lot of people were expecting a knockout or the stoppage, but I think he needed the rounds, and the other guy was doing his best to survive. He did come forward and attack and did his best, but it wasn't good enough.
I thought it was a great performance. At the end of the day, I think the 12 rounds probably did him better than an early knockout because he's been a long time out the ring, so he's got the rounds in underneath the lights, and that's what matters. So I'm glad he's got the rounds in him.
Tyson been out of the ring now for, 20 months or so. I thought he'd done really well in with a guy who's strong, he's a dangerous puncher. I think he's knocked 19 of his opponents out. Real tough guy. And I think it's good that Tyson could get the rust out of his system, and he got the rounds in under his belt, and now set himself up for a big fight in early autumn, end of August, September.
We said Chisora Wilder were bad last week, and it was that was just as bad, to be honest. And people say, "Well, I'm not going to beat you, Dave, so you can't say anything." But I'm not talking as a boxer; I'm talking as a boxing fan. He was really poor, actually. Makhmudov looked disinterested. He looked like he was punched underwater. And I think Tyson, even at his best, never looked the best. You know, I think when you're in there with him, you get a realisation of the awkwardness. He's very strong, he's super clever, he's got great reflexes. So even when he beat Klitschko and Wilder, you still think, well, look at him, he don't look the prettiest sight. But one of the best heavyweights of all time, in my opinion. But tonight's performance, you would say there's not a lot left, really. And I don't think Makhmudov's got anything left. The Makhmudov I boxed, not a patch on Makhmudov from 5-6 years ago. I think Makhmudov's best days were in the amateurs, 200 plus fights, Russian #1. I think Makhmudov left a lot of it behind amateur boxing. I don't think he's the same man he was. A lot of wear and tear.
The fight between Tyson Fury and Arslanbek Makhmudov has finally come to an end, with Fury securing a dominating 12-round win over Makhmudov. However, Joseph Parker made a bold prediction, backing Tyson Fury to win inside the first 4 rounds, explaining that Fury became extremely dangerous when applying pressure like a train.
For me, it would be Tyson Fury, and for me it would be within the first 4 rounds.
Wow, that's a big call. That's a really big call. Why 4 rounds?
When he can box and move, he can do all the stuff, but if he puts it on you, he's a hard man to read, he's a hard man to figure out, and he's a hard man to stop. It's like a train coming forward, you know? And I've seen it. I've seen both styles. Yeah. And I like the train one for this fight.
Adam Smith reflected that while Fury at his peak would have been favored, questions remained due to his timeout, recent performances, and career wear.
Tyson Fury at his pomp, at his peak, would definitely be favourite to really deal with Makhmudov, I think. But of course, with 16 months out, with the defeats to Usyk, the average performance against Ngannou, maybe even going back to Derek Chisora here, which he said was 4 years ago. So you're thinking, yeah, what is left in the Tyson Fury locker? We know about his skills. As Floyd always says, skills pay the bills, but legs and how much he's got at 37 after nearly 40 fights, we wait and see. Makhmudov had that win over Dave Allen. Different level, of course. See, I think you expect Tyson to come through this. I think it's the right fight on paper for him to come back to, but it's not without jeopardy. Huge knockout puncher, Makhmudov. So that's why we're all going to be here on the night or tuning in, because it's a compelling story and no one quite knows what's going to happen when Tyson Fury gets in the ring. So yeah, he should have plenty to be able to deal with Makhmudov, but not a certainty. And if those legs aren't there and the ring rust is there, then we could be in for an interesting evening.
Gareth A. Davies described Arslanbek Makhmudov as a serious and dangerous test for Fury, highlighting his size, reach, and destructive in-ring style.
He's a genuine test for Tyson Fury. He is a difficult opponent who, you know, with the famous videos of him out there, 6'7". He's got the air of an ogre. He's a very nice man behind the scenes, by the way, quietly spoken. He's a good man being bad when he steps into the ring. For me, 6'7", long levers, likes to get involved in a fight. Stylistically, he's right for Tyson Fury. But if Tyson Fury isn't right, doesn't get that long jab going from his 85-inch wingspan and reach, he will struggle against Makhmudov to get him out of there, because he's got to chop him down in 6 to 8 rounds to walk out of there with the perfect finale to his comeback. Makhmudov, on the other hand, will be thinking about this. He's been thinking about Tyson Fury for a very long time. He's a big puncher. He likes to come forward. If he's going to upset anyone, it'll be Tyson Fury on the night.
David Price said Makhmudov was a smart and calculated choice for Fury's return, noting he was beatable but still a real threat.
I think it's a wise pick, to be honest. I think, obviously, given the fact that Makhmudov has beaten a name in the UK in Dave Allen in his last fight and looked good enough in doing so. I think it's a wise pick, because we know he can be beaten, we know he can be hurt. You know, he's not invincible, but he's going to keep Tyson Fury switched on, lively. You know, it's a threat, which is what Tyson Fury needs. He doesn't need to be in with someone who he thinks that. Look at what happened in the Ngannou fight. Despite Ngannou being an unbelievable MMA fighter, Tyson Fury got complacent and nearly lost the fight. Can't afford that this time round. So we need something in front of him that'll kind of like get him switched on. And Makhmudov can do that, because his Makhmudov's defence is his attack. He's a good offensive fighter, which will also create openings for Tyson Fury. I think it's a good pick for his first fight back.
Dave Allen gave a blunt view, saying Makhmudov was dangerous but not truly world-class at the elite level.
Tyson back in the ring, fighting Makhmudov. You've had a clear vision of him. Is this a good fight for Tyson? Good test?
Yeah, I'm not sure, really. I boxed Makhmudov. I've never won the British title, and I really thought on another night I would have beat him. So I would describe him as dangerous. I wouldn't describe him as a world-class heavyweight. Yeah. He's dangerous. He's perfect for Tyson. Tyson Fury from 2 or 3 years ago. From 2 or 3 years ago, Makhmudov is the perfect fall guy for a comeback. But it's just age in inactivity. But he shouldn't have any problems. If he has problems with Makhmudov,
then he's got a problem full stop, hasn't
he? Yeah, he's gone.
Johnny Fisher praised Fury as an entertainer, saying he looked fit and ready, and that facing Makhmudov would bring out his best.
Tyson, he always brings magic, he brings excitement. He is a born entertainer, and this sport needs people who entertain. And there's no one better than Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. He looks fresh, he looks trim, he looks in great shape. Makhmudov is a formidable opponent, but as you said, having a formidable opponent will bring the best out of him. So I'm excited to see him do a good job.